different avenue. I lay a pulse on a pulse like a platypus, platter the puss, look what I put my palate through.
Every day when they color rapper through, you go then like Harry, they're gonna laugh at you. Crack a few like the comedians have to do rapper new, then I got a platinum plaque of you. You get jacked to do the US like a poo, abracadabra from me, get a stack of rule. Half of you capping, no stacking this whack of you. Yapping your crap as a fat yabba dabba do. Penny pushing the percentage they pay to us, missing more money, machinery made for you. Don't let that dominant devil delay you, bro. I convey to ya in the face to bust. Think you're standing on business, you like to dust. All because you make no moment to make moolah. So superior slipping, I slay you, bro. I'm big, guess big Beirut blood.
Well, I just told that chubby rapper, hit the gym, you way too much. I just told that Christian rapper, shut up, bitch, you pray too much. I just told that syllable rapper, dork, you saying way too much. I just told his model girlfriend, throw it up, she ate too much. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers, how the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes all in line. Talk about me, but I can hear it from behind. Did a number on her, but I still gave her prime. I just made a 10 to a split, is she now a 5?
Hey, you get the murder from Nina all over the planet. I'm pushing it right at the satellite. Thinking about pushing them over the cushion. And me and my lady, we using the ragonite. Not the mineral genitals, how to fight. I'm in the middle, not little, my appetite. Then I'm busting on through like a megamite. I got a friend like a good abazaba bite.
All of my homies are fake and we truly got nothing in common except that I'm also fake. I put my kids in her face and I leave just to let them discuss what they get me for Father's Day. She used to love me and now she might want me to die, but she always know that I'ma call away. Every time I wanna kill myself, I try distracting myself in the mall with a sharp and they body so sensitive. She like a hair trigger plus a party in the back like a mullet. If I do crush a Quran, I just build me a cabin with the interiors with it. I'm trying to find me an older woman, but today I'm in a 22 like a bullet. I tried becoming a friend of a rapper, he ended up hitting his girlfriend, I couldn't.
I make a move when I'm playing the groove, I get them in the mood and the people they love it. I got a new one that's coming your way in the summer, I really just gave you a nugget. Fuck it, it'll be so good to hear it, I know all the people are sick of the rubbish. I bet all the women that hear it are gonna be begging for that second Nina to plug it. Mr. Punk's are pairing me with peons, I don't predict the flow. Speaking of flow, I got the type that really rake in the dough. Rain me like as in Sam, I get the evil dead with my foe. 5 Nina's live, back with token, go!
Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers, how the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes all in line. Talk about me, but I can hear it from behind. Did a number on her, but I still gave her prime. I just made a 10 to a split, is she now a 5? I just told that loser rapper, make a friend, you have no bros. I just told that whole Canadian rapper, pussy, go back home. I just told that 35-year rapper, don't lie about your age. I just told that label head to let that rapper out his cage. Losing respect for the people I used to look up to, bro, don't with your heroes or cornballs. I'm trying to become a girl, cause when you catch a girl in a lie, she convince you it's your fault. Talking like both of her legs shaking so much they gave her that work and she left with the floor crawl. People love telling a joke about me like I won't be a legend the day that the Lord called.
You get it? You not supposed to be here. If you keep acting like it, like the shit you doing right now, you never gonna be here again, man. Figure it out, you fucking weirdo.
Hey, testing. Let's get it. Think we're good. Think we're good now. Yo. Testing. Okay. Why does it look like that though? Kind of weird. Oh, it's because. Give me 1 second. It's been a minute since I've been on stream. Golly. Okay. Welcome, people, to another stream. Shout out to everyone who's going to be joining today. Shout out to people who are watching on the VOD. Today, we are looking at some freestyles. And we are looking at some, we're going to watch a Chig Smooth video on the Drake academic situation that's going on right now. So, we're going to check that out, and we're going to check a couple other things out. I'm looking forward to this token freestyle. It's about to drop in a few. I don't know when it's dropping, but it's dropping soon. So, yeah, we're looking out for that. Until then, we are going to be looking at this Chig Smooth video, because apparently, not surprising at all, by the way, Academics is upset. So we're gonna check this out. We're gonna check this out for sure. So let's see. Yeah, DJ Academic crashes out over Drake reference tracks exposed and snitches on Kendrick Lamar, quote unquote.
YouTube.
We're gonna check this out.
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Hey man, somebody go bring out the mops. We got clean up on aisle 9. I repeat, please go bring out the mops. We got clean up on aisle 9. Drake, this cannot keep happening to you every single year. You cannot keep getting exposed by your ghostwriters time and time again. You're one of the biggest artists in the world. All this stuff should be behind the scenes and should never see the light of day, especially after the whole Quentin Miller debacle years ago. Somebody please tell me exactly what's going on in OVO. Is Drake not paying these guys? Are they not getting their lunch breaks in the OVO sweatshop? Did Drake ban casual Fridays at the sweatshop? Somebody please make sense of this for me. One of the producers for Drake's ghostwriters, Beam, has been exposing Drake and all the reference tracks he's had done for a couple days now. Last month, a Drake song featuring Central C called Trump Tower leaked, which again goes back to what I've been asking. What is going on in OVO, so much so that Drake is having records leak damn near every week now? This is not an official record. You can't find it on Spotify. You can't find it on Apple Music. It's a leak, obviously. The producer, Dim Crux, actually put out the reference track by Beam, and now once again, everybody's going crazy.
Hey. Only attachments is on the motherfucking ratchets. Me and Nick say had shit, we somersault like gymnastics. They don't give me credit, but I'd rather take the cash shit. Break out the elastic.
They got you like that.
I just got the groove back just like Angela Bassett. Why you pay for law school if you keep skipping classes? Want something more lavish, you wanna be a bad bitch.
And people are gonna say this is obviously AI. This ain't AI. You can tell when it's AI. Now I know AI videos are hard to tell, but when it's music, you can tell when it's AI. This ain't AI, fam.
Tell me.
This ain't AI.
Gassed up, shawty, let's get it started. Down ass nigga, cause I'm down for you already. Down for you already. Down for you already.
Got you.
I ain't trying to manage you. Pill popping animal, and I know your friends too. Augustina, Diana, both of y'all a handful. Fucking in the Trump top, trying to get me canceled.
Damn.
Hey. Gassed up, shawty, let's get it started. Down ass nigga, cause I'm down for you already. Down for you already. Down for you already.
They got you like that.
I ain't trying to manage you. Pill popping animal, and I know your friends too. Augustina, Diana, both of y'all a handful. Fucking in the only attachments is on the motherfucking ratchets. The season I ain't had shit, I somersault like gymnastics.
Damn, you playing the whole song?
Close caption, close them curtains and EKLOVE when you cross
on. This is his. Oh.
Cast up, shawty.
Oh, nah. This is actually. Oh, nah. He got you like that? Oh, nah. I thought this was a feature. I forgot what we was watching. It's a reference track. Oh, nah. They got you like that, Drake? Oh, nah. This nigga singing word for word what you was singing, Drake. And you didn't put the song out so you can't prove you made it first? Oh, no. Oh, nah. They got you like that?
Right now, he has at least
LOVE when you cross all three lines, girl.
If you guys go to his Instagram page right now, he has at least 4 different reference tracks for songs that are all unreleased. Now, obviously, we don't know if this is going to be for Iceman, Drake's upcoming album, or if it's going to be on a different project for Drake. This guy is pretty much crashing out, and he admits it too here. Now, this whole reference track thing is hilarious. Years ago, when Drake reference tracks used to leak, Drake fans would deny it. These days, Drake fans are not only admitting to it, but they're finding different ways to cope with it. One fan said, yo, this is me listening to every Drake reference track and appreciating the man's genius to
Caribou is brain dead. Caribou is brain dead. I don't know if it's a he or she. Whatever you are, you're brain dead. I be seeing her. Yeah, I'm gonna call you a bitch. Actually, I've been seeing her on Instagram all the time. Not Instagram, Twitter all the time. You're brain dead. Brain dead. Actually, like scum of earth people.
Turn
Like,
scraps into classics. Bro really got the Midas touch. Even DJ Academics, one of the biggest Drake fans out there, is no longer denying it. Academics is now saying, hey, you know what? If Drake has ghostwriters, guess what? Everybody does. Academics said this morning, yo, y'all just realizing no artist done lasted 10.
I saw this tweet too, and this is like the most cope. It's the most cope with your loss I've ever seen. Y'all realizing no artist had lasted 10 plus years writing every single chorus and verse. That's cap. That's cap. Whoop-de-doo fans gotta get realistic. Every artist who makes hits over 10 years have utilized some help at some point. Yes, that includes Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Drake. Get mad. Okay, that's cap. It's cap. Super cap. Especially if you are a rapper, like a actual lyricist, that's cap. Drake's not an actual lyricist. He don't write his shit. He's a pop artist. This is different. Y'all now not realizing that Kendrick Lamar and Drake are two different artists. Kendrick doesn't make hits all the time. That's not his goal. Drake makes hits. Drake's biggest goal of the week is to make a hit. That's not Kendrick's goal. And then you got people like Eminem. Like, you trying to say that Eminem ain't never, like, Eminem has written for people. So you trying to say he got written for too? Like, maybe he got written for a chorus, but raps? Niggas trying to cope and say, well, everybody else does it. No, nigga. No, it's just y'all.
Plus years.
It's just y'all for real. Now, I don't doubt that this is true, though, for some people. But for other niggas, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Writing every single chorus and verse. Whoop-de-doo. Fans gotta get realistic. Every artist who makes hits over 10.
Every reference track you see for Kendrick Lamar is Kendrick Lamar doing a reference track for somebody else. You don't ever see, like, a reference track done for Kendrick. Just him doing it for somebody else.
Plus years have utilized some help at some point. Yes, that includes.
The only one you could say is a reference track is the one on Pride with Ann Wise. What's her name? Ann Wise. I think her name is Ann Wise Kendrick or something like that. But she's literally on the song, and they do the chorus together, so that's not even a reference track at that point. That's a feature.
Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Drake get mad. Somebody responded back to him saying, yo, but Jay-Z doesn't use them. Academics said, hey man, don't let me break your heart. Another fan said to Academics, yo, we don't care about getting help on hooks and bridges. Now, when we start hearing reference tracks with rap verses, ugh. Axe said, yo, y'all sound like how niggas sound with the snitching conversation. Well, nobody got locked up. Stop it, bruh. You can't limit help to what you think you're comfortable with. Now, this is the equivalent of playing hide and seek. You get caught, and now you want to blow up the spot for everybody. Hey, man, the nigga under the car, yo, come on now. They got us. We're caught. And you right there behind the bush hiding, yo, they got us. Just come on out. Now, I could be mistaken, so somebody correct me in the comments. But I think it was Academics that said before, an artist with a ghostwriter cannot be in the greatest of all time conversation. We cannot keep moving the goalposts just because somebody is your favorite artist. And obviously, there's a huge difference in getting help writing the hook versus somebody just gifting you an entire record, hook, bridge, verse, cadence, everything pretty much done and handed to you. You absolutely cannot call yourself a lyricist if you have somebody writing your raps for you. And I think people would keep the same energy for Kendrick as well. So this is not just a Drake issue. Even Chris Brown came out and said, yo, as an R&B artist, for me, it's okay to get help with songs and verses. But as a hip-hop artist, when I'm rapping, nobody helps me with my verses. It's been this way for decades. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of these Drake reference tracks being leaked? Does this now change?
My thing is, listen, here's a controversial take from me, and you're only going to hear this from me because no other nigga's going to say this shit. I don't think it fucking matters. Especially with Drake. At this point, Drake, we been knew you had a ghostwriter, nigga. We been knew you had ghostwriters. We been knew you wasn't making all them damn hits. You telling me there's an artist on this like, you think that there's an artist other than Michael freaking Jackson that's gonna have hit after hit every year, hit after hit? Man, what? What? Like, come on now, Michael Jackson. No one. Here's the problem, bro. People keep trying to put Drake and Michael Jackson in the same conversation. Michael Jackson, you will never in your life be like Michael Jackson, ever. Even if you break record after record, you break his record, you will never be like Michael Jackson, ever, ever, ever. So for niggas to believe for a second that this nigga ain't got a ghostwriter, after, like, really? We been knew he had a ghostwriter. That's not even the point. The point is, why are you lying about it? Why are you not accepting? Nigga, just come out like Kanye. Kanye got ghostwriters. Multiple. Niggas have written for Kanye multiple times. And this is on the record. Kanye don't care. Why should you care? Kanye don't care about nothing. So why are you trying to hide that you got a ghostwriter? Just say you got a ghostwriter. You're not this rapper that you think you are. Like, you're not this lyrical rapper that can destroy anyone in the game that you think you are. You are a certified lover boy who loves making pop music and rap and serenading men over 7-minute songs on their albums. You are not no hard ass rap artist. That's what you are. Be what you are. Stop trying to be this. I don't know what he's trying to be. He's trying to be this super lyrical dude. Like, no, that's not what you are. Niggas don't even listen to you for that, nigga. They don't go to Drake for no lyrical shit, bro. So it just shouldn't even matter to you. You should be, yeah, I got a ghostwriter. And what? I'm still making hits. I'm still gonna give you these hits. Like, what? And move on. Like, it shouldn't even
the way
matter.
You guys think about Drake and his music. Like this video, subscribe to my channel.
A rapper with a ghostwriter? What the fuck happened?
I'll see you guys later, man.
Y'all trying to put that shit on Kendrick because this nigga got a ghostwriter. No. Stay over there. You the one with the ghostwriter. You the one with the allegations. So you know what I'm saying? Stay over there with that. Don't come over here with that. Talking about, oh, Kendrick got a ghostwriter because you do. Man, what? But a rapper with a ghostwriter, what the fuck happened? What happened? All right. I keep trying to check if this freestyle's out yet. I don't know what he's freestyling on. I just know a freestyle is coming. Don't know exactly what. Like I said, I just know it's coming. And I'm getting ready for it. Trying to get prepared. No. Like, shout out Electrux Holmes. My bad, I can't say your name right. But no. Like, you trying to put that on Kendrick like he got a ghostwriter because you got a ghostwriter. Like, let's stop the cap, okay? Go ahead and stop the cap, man. Stop the cap. All right, we're gonna check out. What are we gonna check out next? We gotta check out some more stuff. I'm trying to find this certain freestyle that Token's about to drop, but I don't exactly know when he's dropping it. So we're gonna have to figure this shit out. We're gonna have to figure this shit out real quick. All right, damn, it's early in the morning for me. Pronounced Electro. Okay. Shout out to you, Electro. We're gonna get that right this time. Alright, we're gonna see some requests since we're waiting on this freestyle to drop. We're gonna see some requests. Requests. So see. But a rapper with a ghostwriter? What the fuck happened? Like, Drake need to get his shit together. I can't lie to you. Can't even lie to you. We're gonna get some requests going. We got. You should do one take Timmy, F and N FNF remix. Okay. Let's do it then. I'm down. Let's do it then.
I really don't fuck with this shit like that, but okay, F-R-E-E, fucking nigga free. I ain't never pay for pussy and I put that on me. I heard niggas looking for me, okay, scratch the V and switch the tags. Tinted windows on this shit, we finna spin. It's a SRT Jeep Grand Cherokee. You know I ain't never worried about no fuck nigga creep. We got AKAR switch LVN choppers hanging out the window like a ratchet ass fridge. Let's go. I'm back in go mode. Got them acting loco, got these niggas acting homo. Don't tag me in no photo. If you love me, tag my logo. Then you go, that's a no-go. Asking twice, so that's a no-no. Now you begging, bitch. I locked in forever with LeBron. I thought he never switched. Now he down with OPP. This shit is treacherous. You know I'm a specialist. Turn this hood to a dog park. Come and step on shit. She said she F-R-E-E. Fuck nigga free. Where your R-E-S-P-E-C-T? I like them I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Do you know what that mean, bitch? Kids sleep, never to the cross. You better not scream, bitch. All up in it, talking to that cat, feel like a teen bitch. She say fuck her BD, she on some GD shit. Same old song, I just hit her with the remix. We was pushing P before the PPP hit statistic, cause I'm still on the block playing defense. It's so much for y'all, I'm on my me shit. Me, yeah, that's the key, bitch. Once you add the water, here I go, we making semen. Niggas see convenience, start pledging they allegiance. They don't wanna be rich, you niggas wanna seem rich. I here tryna hustle while I flow, I feel like 3-6 up. Yeah, suck a nigga dick. She say she a rider, told her flush a nigga break a son. Thought that she was slicker, son. She thought I was a liquor, son. Asked her what she want from out the store and then don't get her nothing. L-V-U-K-K, fuck a bitch take. She ain't shit but a line on my fucking niggas tape. Told her do it till it's finished, but she failed me again, stupid bitch. I'd rather have your ratchet ass feel. Let's go. Never seen a bitch I need or a UFO. Ain't no boss, he a runner. On your market, set, go. Psycho, let them niggas know it's still whatever klepto. And my daddy marry your mama, know you ain't gon' step, bro. Dog food and fish scale, this a Petco. And we get it all, flipping dog, this a pet show. We gon' die behind ours, you know who to let know. I die behind these bars, welcome to death row. I be tryna be a rapper, it's so hard to let go. I just let it get told, XO. We ain't gotta say a whole lot about it, just know. Bodies dropped and they'll drop again, it's a retro. How these hoes hate me, that's where it went wrong, bet she don't blame me. Baby, I'm a green flag, I ain't 4KT. Mr. Rap one take G-O-A-T, on the go.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's what I'll fucking do.
That's hard.
Yeah, on the go. Yeah, they gon' say F-E-R-C-D right after he drop M-R motherfucking R-A-P. And your S-I-N-G-L-E is mid. About to toss it out the window. Psych, I already did take.
That's hard. That is tough. That is tough. Tough. All right. I think that's gonna be a video. I'm not sure actually. I don't know how much the one take videos are gonna like. I don't know if people actually like them. To be honest with you. To be quite honest, I don't know if people actually like them. Let's see. You know what? While we're waiting on this, hey Toke, when the fuck are you dropping this? Cause you said freestyle tomorrow, so when the fuck is this shit dropping, huh? How you fucking Luke? When the fuck is this dropping? Let's get into something else. Let's see. I mean, we could react to one of his older freestyles, but I don't want to. Let's just look up new shit, new music. Fuck it. Let's see what we can get into here. Yo, chorus Ice Spice drop something. Gotcha. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of like a resurface of Kid Cudi on TikTok, which is crazy. By the way, if you're not following my TikTok, link on the channel. And yeah. Music. I didn't really have a plan coming on the stream. That Chick Smooth video was pretty much what I want to react to. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we'll just react to an old freestyle of Tokens while we're getting ready. Some of these freestyles I didn't react to, like this one, Orange Line freestyle. We're getting into some Token Orange Line freestyle. I didn't get a chance to react to this when it came out a year ago, so we're gonna react to it now. Fuck it. We're going a year back.
Yeah. Cancer runs in my family, so I have to see how I'm dealt. My mama beat it, but her dad didn't. I just try not to dwell.
Damn. Okay.
Before the world talked about mental health.
We'll start. Okay. I guess we'll start off rip with that guy, Ali. Sheesh.
Beat it, but her dad didn't. I just try not to dwell. Before the world talked about mental health, I was 11 and 12, double checking my dad when he went down for an extra long nap just to make sure that he ain't off himself.
Damn.
I saw his stomach move, okay cool, he's breathing well. Shut the door to his room, go back to watching Fairly Odd Parents. I had a hunchback like Mr. Crocker from all of that trauma that I was carrying, but I don't feel much embarrassment. Kinky sex been imperative, mom and dad were some prudes, so I wonder how I inherited it. My grandfather kept sex toys, typed to spice up the marriages. We found him after we buried him, I guess it's just how I channel him. All my flows are unique to me. Legal team on retainer like uneven teeth. My bro try to teach me how to shoot. I told him, bro, I don't even beef. Legal arms like LAPD.
Ice Spice and Kid Cudi relevance. Wow, what folks sleep on one take. Timmy, I'm dead. What?
A license for
What? Anyway.
But this, a license for that, a license for this. I swear my dog work at the fucking DMV. The new tour bus got a few more bunks. It sleep 16 and feet 16. Sir, how do you afford this bus? I write 16 and speak 16. So many spoiled bitches inside of it. My bro call it a sweet 16.
Damn.
They call me Goldie, but I don't wear gold.
I gotta go back a little bit. I was not paying attention. Can't even lie to you. Gotta go back.
For an extra long nap just to make sure that he ain't off himself. I saw his stomach move, okay cool, he's breathing well. Shut the door to his room, go back to watching Fairly Odd Parents. I had a hunchback like Mr. Crocker from all of that trauma that I was carrying, but I don't feel much embarrassment. Kinky sex been imperative, mom and dad were some prudes, so I wonder how I inherited it. My grandfather kept sex toys, typed to spice up the marriages. We found him after we buried him, I guess it's just how I channel him. All my flows are unique to me. Legal team on retainer like uneven teeth. My bro try to teach me how to shoot. I told him, bro, I don't even beef. Legal arms like LAPD. A license for this, a license for that, a license for this. I swear my dog work at the fucking DMV. The new tour bus got a few more bunks. It sleep 16 and feet 16. Sir, how do you afford this bus? I write 16 and speak 16. So many spoiled bitches inside of it. My bro call it a sweet 16. They call me Goldie, but I don't wear gold. YouTube recommendations got me feeling like a scarecrow. Surrounded by corn, I'm willing to go to war. I just don't care though. Itchy trigger fingers, two fingers bend quicker than air quotes. Comment, bro, I'm the cross between grown adults and these teen kids.
Trigger fingers, two fingers. Yo, hold on, that's a gun bar. Hey, I don't know if niggas know. I don't know. Token might tell something. I don't know. You don't know? Like,
Patience got me feeling like a scarecrow. Surrounded by corn, I'm willing to go to war. I just don't care though. Itchy trigger fingers, two fingers bend quicker than air.
He said itchy trigger fingers, two fingers bend quicker than air quotes. That's fucking crazy. I don't care what nobody says. That's crazy. That's insane.
Quotes comment, bro, I'm the cross between grown adults and these teen kids. I told little bro about Big L and I showed Funk Flex who he is. He said, I don't know that name. I said, Flex, you must live in a cage. Then I spit for 6 minutes straight in one take. And he said, Toke, nobody does this shit in one take. Not even Meek, not even Banks, not even Taurus, Simba, Corey, Craft, or Day. I don't give a fuck, that shit don't matter. We not freestyle rappers. I'm not the guy in the corner rhyming words with strangers looking for applause and laughter. Shout out ST Knack, I used to hit the city for his cosign. Saw him up there with Westside Gun, it's fun to watch the bro shine. I'm the first to drink, my bro's the first to smoke. So no matter where in the world we go, we escape from it in no time. We got 2 different moms, but he a sibling like my sister is. Our moms probably would have been friends if they discussed their tricky kids who over-obsess about one specific bitch that we should probably cut. But that's why me and him still get along, we don't give up on love. I know my grandfather didn't trust his son. He'd rather burn down his pad than give it to my dad. Little does he know, my father was a hero. If I inherit that crib, I'm bringing the Florida hose I keep close. And I'm fucking him by the balcony cause the breeze helps me not come too fast.
Freaky ass nigga. I'm gonna need you to calm down. No, Token, because we gotta talk about this one, right? We gotta talk about this. Why you be having these freaky ass bars? Like, you gotta fuck her by the breeze. No, let me hear your explanation for this. Hold on, wait 1 second.
Over that crib, I'm bringing the Florida hose I keep close. And I'm fucking him by the balcony cause the breeze helps me not come too fast.
I fucking her by the balcony because the breeze helps me not come too fast. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you, bro? Like dead ass. What's up with you, bro? Like dead ass. I'm asking. What's up with it, man? What's up with these freaky ass bars, man? You got more freaky bars than Tyga, and that say something. That's Tyga. And he was fucking Kylie Jenner when she was 14. Take that how you will. That's crazy. Tyga's fucking crazy. But Lil Wayne too. You got more freaky bars than Lil Wayne. He's the king of freaky bars. Like what we doing?
So we pouring shots in the kitchen cause mixed drinks just make my hangover bad. And we'll do a toast to my dad like he'd approve of how we living, but he wouldn't. Whatever, fuck it then. I doubt we even summoned him. Goldie.
That's fucking crazy. Shout out to Token. Token, shout out to you. I would like to know when you dropping this fucking freestyle though, but anyways. Go figure it out, I guess. All right, we just gonna keep it on pushing. Just gonna keep it on pushing. Shit. Matter of fact, fuck it. Let's put on something. Co-worker music. We go. No. What is co-worker music? This is a topic I wanted to get into. We gotta find a video. Yeah, a video. Here we go. Yep.
Co-worker music. This is a term I've seen pop
this was
up.
A year ago. Music. I need to talk about this. Here we go. Yep. I'm putting
Dax is a rapper,
I'm putting this on and I'm leaving for a second. I'll be right back.
And songwriter who is fairly successful with hundreds of millions of streams and a handful of awards. But if there's anything more prominent than his accolades, it's the fact that he is extremely corny.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but...
Dax has grown to be a huge artist for many reasons, both good and bad, with the majority of people treating him as a meme, but not everyone sees Dax that way. He does have, albeit small, a strong core fan base. And to understand how he's become so successful despite being known as a corny meme rapper, we have to dig a little deeper. I covered Dax about 2 years ago, but I think since then he's grown to another level. I was mostly speaking on his past and how he's kind of evolved, which I'm also going to rehash in this video, but after seeing the direction he's gone in since that video, I definitely had to step in and add more. Anyways, Dax is an artist who has been viral on short form platforms over the past few years for his corny music and strange marketing.
Hello? Why you act like a little ass bitch? Hello? Hello? You can hear me, right?
Because I gave you too many chances to understand that pain sounds different when it's coming from a man. I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. You're insane. You're in pain. My bad. Sorry. I forgot you were fragile.
I mean, look at this song about alcoholism, a very serious topic, with the caption, "Can anyone relate?"
Why didn't anybody tell me that alcohol was a drug? That who you are as a man is never enough?
But before he was making corny skits on TikTok and talking about alcoholism, Dax was first popping on YouTube. It all started back in 2016, when Dax dropped his first song on YouTube. Well, sort of. The song was called One Dance Spoken Word, and like it says in the title, it was more of a spoken word than a true rap song. Throughout 2016, Dax continued continued to release more songs, spoken words, and also remixes of other songs, which did especially well. These included his renditions of songs like Designer's Timmy Turner, which he changed to Hilly Hilly Clinton, and Foster the People's Pumped Up Kicks, which he made a Hooper version of. But Dax really got his big break in 2017 following the release of his song Cash Me Outside. The track was a play on the extremely popular Cash Me Outside girl Danielle Bregoli, and the song ended up getting him 22 million views. Pretty quickly, Dax noticed that, hey, I'm putting out these regular songs, but these songs that are remixes are doing way better, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. He took full advantage of it, completely leaning into his strength. He continued doing goofy remixes with versions of songs like Look at Me by X, Mask Off by Future, and Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. And yes, you saw that right, his Look at Me remix was about getting cheated on. During his early career, he was also putting out his own music, like his own unique stuff, but that just wouldn't do nearly as well. And I think while there's a lot of negatives to point out about Dax's music, it's hard to say objectively it's all bad. And I know I know a lot of you might think that's crazy to say, but I think Dax did have potential as an artist, especially if he was trying to make actual music and evolve and talk about things he cared about. But he decided to trend hack instead. Trend hacking is a new age term that you'll see people like myself doing, but it's where something is popular so you decide to hop on the trend, like making a video covering the news, or in Dax's case, making a song about the Cash Me Outside girl. And he would continue to do this throughout his whole career. And around this time, his style of rap was in high demand, in part due to something else that was happening in the mid-2010s. This was the blow up of rappers like Lil Uzi, Yachty, Kodak, Cardi, Lil Pump, and a bunch of other guys in that genre. These guys were putting out a different style of rap, which was not focused as much on lyrics, but giving more attention to the production, the vibes, the melodicness of the song. And you guys might remember, but there were quite a few people who did not like this style of music, eventually labeling it mumble rap.
That's what's wrong right now. Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
What do you think about where things are with the artists coming up? Well, and it's not all of them, because there's definitely rappers out here who spin bars. Like, it's not all the young kids, but there is what's the kid? Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi Vert. They're like, yo, we're not rappers. We just we're artists, so we're just rock stars.
We call it mumble rap.
Oh, so y'all got a name for it?
Yeah, me and my homies. I mean, it ain't no disrespect to the little homies, but like, they know what's up. They say they don't want to rap, you know what I mean? But it's cool for now.
In a weird way,
it's so crazy how mumble rap has changed. We don't even call it mumble rap no more. We just call it rap. It's so crazy how it's changed. It's evolved. It actually, like, if you think about it, from when it first came out to now, mumble rap has like devolved back to rap. Cause even now, like Future and Lil Uzi and like fucking who else? I mean, who else ever you could say, the people who are still like considered mumble rappers and are on the top actually can rap and say lyrical shit also in their own way. So it's like it actually devolved back to just rapping, which is crazy.
Out of like retaliation, the lyrical YouTube rapper era was born. And I'm not talking about raps put out by guys like Right Scum or Jake Paul. I'm talking about people like Crypt, Quideka, Dax, of course, and others like that. At one point, this genre even put out a song called Death to Mumble Rap, which pretty much sums up a lot of the style's energy.
That's you! That's you! That is you!
Well, the music was very forced and at times cringy, probably at most times. It still appealed to a handful of rap fans who wanted more lyricism and fast flows, which is why it succeeded. And Dax became one of this genre's fastest growing stars. As time went on, Dax's fan base continued to grow significantly. He got so popular that he even worked with bigger names like OT Genesis, Futuristic, and Hopsin. This was alongside the continued release of his remixes as well. With his understanding of the YouTube algorithm, Dax was able to use trends to his advantage and constantly go viral.
Or I can do what I gotta do to gain an audience, and once they come to my shit, they'll see that, oh man, this motherfucker is actually talented. So I'm like, hey, this YouTube route is good. I don't want to be a YouTuber, but I can use my skills to make songs and diss tracks on some of these guys to where the songs still sound like actual songs, but they're diss tracks at the same time.
His strategy was simple: post some trendy content which he knew would blow up, and immediately after post some original songs in hopes of using the spotlight to grow his own brand.
To be honest, it's not a bad plan, and it works.
After I put out a diss track, I'd throw one of my own songs in there. You know, for example, like people don't understand, like I Want is a hit song. It's almost got 3 million views, you know what I mean? So that's like another, you know, hit right there. So I would use different tactics in order to like prepare myself for the next jump, the next move, all that stuff.
Around this time, Dax went on a bit of a hot streak with songs like She Cheated Again, Rap God Freestyle, Killshot Freestyle, and more, with these songs racking in millions and millions of views. In good old YouTube rap fashion, he also had some brief beefs and back and forths between people like him and KSI. His beef with KSI all started because KSI dissed him on a podcast.
I mean, I guess there's Dax, but like
I didn't know him. That's it.
I mean, but he's a poor man's Hopsin, and Hopsin is a poor man's Eminem.
And
so
Eminem is a poor man's Kendrick.
And Eminem's a poor man's Kendrick. So why would anyone want to listen to a poor man's poor man?
And I know calling Eminem a poor man's Kendrick is crazy. We get it. But as a result, the shots they took at each other during their beef grew Dax's following even further and got him more attention. All of these views and all of this attention appeared to go to Dax's head though, because in 2019 he stirred up some beef with a fellow YouTube rapper, which worsened the public's opinion on Dax. In January of 2019, a song called Four Horsemen with a YouTube rapper named Crypt, Dax, Quedeca, and Screw was released. The track was a hit among their fans. But little did they know that behind the scenes, Dax felt as if he was on a whole nother level compared to the guys on the song. He even went as far as adding a little sneak diss in the verse where he says, 3 people on a song with the GOAT. About a month later, Crypt exposed Dax for his verse's laziness and how fake he was behind others' backs, especially with Dax's real thoughts that the song was whack.
And the thing that irritates me the most is that he said he didn't like the song or believe in it at all. Even though like, he's telling me in messages that it's fire and that it's legendary, he's excited for the video to drop, send me the song so I can put it in my drive, but then behind my back saying that he doesn't like the song at all, doesn't believe in it, the video and audio is not up to quality and all this other shit. It's like, bro, if you don't like the fucking song, tell me.
People weren't too fond of the guy who seemed to be a motivational, nice guy, acting like this behind the scenes, and people became much more critical of Dax as well. They started honing in on cocky lines in his songs like when he said, I promise I'm gonna be one of the biggest in about a year. I promise I'll win a Grammy. I promise I'll win an Oscar. But still, this was all just in the YouTube rap scene, which was relatively small with not a lot of involvement with mainstream artists. And the cockiness must have gone to Dax's head because he felt he could take a shot at Tory Lanez. It wasn't completely without reason though, since Tory tweeted out that he was the best rapper alive and that he would body anyone else out. Dax viewed this tweet as a challenge and in turn released his diss track called I'm Not Joyner or Don Q. Honestly, this track sums up the YouTube rap era's energy pretty well because Dax was criticizing Tory for not making music about anything of substance, and obviously this didn't sit right with Tory. So when he ended up running into Dax outside of a club, he pressed him, forcing him to apologize.
Come here, this shit, or this shit's not gonna end, my nigga. Or this shit's not gonna end. Apologize, bro. Apologize, bro. Or you know what's going on. Apologize, my nigga. Apologize, nigga. I got you, bro. Apologize, nigga. I got you, man. Say sorry, nigga. My bad for the Say sorry, nigga. Sorry, G. All right, bet. I got you, G.
This whole ordeal was obviously pretty embarrassing for Dax and left him with his pride hurt after.
Hey, I can't lie, bro. I can't lie. Like, you're a bitch. I can't lie. Like, there's no way around that. And it's like, why even try to be like that, man? Just be who you are. If you gonna diss a nigga, right, keep it. It wasn't even that he dissed him. That's not even the problem here, right? It's not the fact that Dax dissed him in the first place, because Tory would never have ran up on that nigga if the diss itself was just straight rap. And that's facts. It's because Dax tried to keep he kept it out of rap. He tried to go street with it. I forgot exactly what he said in the rap, but I'm pretty sure he had some shit that was outside of rap in that verse, which is why Tory ran up on him. Cause he's like, hold on now, you think you street? Okay, we gonna see. If it was just in wax and straight rapping, Tory would have never ran up on a nigga for a verse. Cause then you would look crazy, run up on a nigga just cause he said something.
They're apologizing to Tory. Later on, they were both interviewed about the run-in where Dax provided his side of the story.
So what was going through your head when he was like telling you to apologize? Because that must
This
have
is
felt
what was going through my head. And I think
obviously, you're
that's
not
the-
really sorry, so that's the
You know what
first
I mean?
important thing.
This is what's going through my head. I've always told myself, like, I'm never gonna let social media make me make dumb decisions. You know, I had done getting hit in the club. I had already sprinted a half fucking marathon. The world wants me to be a big dude and be like, nah, fuck you. But I'll be like, you know what? I gotta go home to my family and shit. I'm like, all right, bro, my bad. Say sorry. All right, bro, sorry. And then the shit was over.
Right.
And I encourage anybody in that situation to do the same thing. I'm gonna teach my son the same thing, because at the end of the day, man, social media is convincing too many people to act tough when they don't need to. And the same people that are telling you to.
This is cool, right? This is cool what he's saying. And there's some truth to what he's saying. Truthfully, there is some truth to what he's saying. But if you wouldn't have acted tough in the song in the first place, none of that shit would have happened. That's facts.
Act tough for the same people who will be saying
That's what you were
RIP.
doing in the song.
And that, oh, he should have just let it go.
The situation left many people divided, but regardless, since Dax wasn't a mainstream artist, most people who knew about him only knew him from the Tory run-in. And to make things worse, Dax claimed he was jumped in interviews, but Tory dispelled these rumors, claiming they were excuses to save his reputation. And it didn't seem to work, because even big names like Nav were calling him corny. Most people would call Nav corny, so to have the corny guy call you corny, I mean, it's just a lot of corniness at this point.
Nah, I just can't. It's like, come on, bro, this is corny. Ain't this the guy that said sorry to Tory Lanez or something? He looks familiar. Yeah, it is.
Ain't this the guy that said sorry to Tory Lanez? It's crazy.
You're an artist, bro. Like, you go get another one.
By this point, Dax was considered a pretty big name on the internet. It wasn't without also being called a prideful, corny, and egotistical rapper. And while it seemed like things couldn't get much worse for Dax, they in fact did in 2019, where his public image took more hits. In 2019, the YouTuber Progress dropped a video titled Dax Stole a Lil Peep Verse and More. In this video, he broke down how Dax's song Not Tonight featuring Lil Peep was actually stolen from the guy who owned the legal rights to it. Pretty much what happened was Dax wanted to feature on the song from the guy who owned it, but Dax said he needed the track with an open to get it through his management. Basically, an open means I need the song but with a verse with no lyrics on it. And then what Dax did is he put his verse on the open spot, changed the beat a little bit, made some other changes, and put it out as his own song. This was especially a bad look since he was trying to leverage Lil Peep's death for more attention. During this whole affair, Dax went as far as stealing clips from old Peep videos, putting them in his own music video to make it look as if this was a collaboration, when obviously it was far from a collaboration.
Damn.
Shortly after dropping it though, the video was taken down, likely for copyright or maybe even for straight up hate. And this entire debacle was mostly forgotten about until Progress dropped a video covering it.
As Blaine told me directly, and other screenshots out there from others involved show, Dax begged to be on the song. And this was because he originally had declined because
the biggest problem with Dax, low key, is I can tell this nigga is, because he used to be a janitor. He used to be broke. He used to be a janitor, right? I can tell that this nigga does not want to go back to being broke and being a janitor. At this, like, he's desperate for money at this point. Like not desperate into the sense that he doesn't have money, desperate to keep the money he has. And I can tell he is, because the way that he does things in a way that's like, I need to make this money, because if I don't, I'm going to go back to that. And which, when you look at it, that's not a bad thing to look at, but you also got to remember you can't become a sellout also, and that's what he became.
Didn't think Pete mattered at all, but after realizing that he tried to take advantage of it.
To make things worse, Dax was also exposed for scamming fans in the video after promising a feature and not delivering.
From the start, the set price was not given. They intentionally told Dario to pay through PayPal friends and family, knowing he wouldn't be able to get purchase protection, wouldn't give the down payment back even though it was not specified that it was non-refundable, pressured him with saying his friends were wrong and that this may be the biggest feature he ever gets, refused to drive less than an hour to sign a contract which was desperately needed at this point, and then tried to get Dario to pay $2,000 without a contract to sign a contract.
Basically, Dax just kept the guy's money and never delivered the feature. One fan commented, "After Dax was on that track with Hopsin, I became a fan. I'm not going to lie, I wanted to dislike your video at first, but you won me over by the end. Dax is a bad person for real, real, I'm no longer a fan. And this isn't the only time this has happened. Dax also allegedly stole money from someone a few years ago, as claimed by some people on Reddit, with others backing up the claims as well with their own stories. I even saw someone on YouTube saying, I got a feature from Dax back in 2018 as an 18-year-old kid at the time. The rumors of him being a scam artist are true. He gave me a watered down verse that didn't fit the vibe of the song, and it was noticeably a freestyle. I paid him just under 1K for 30 to 40 seconds of half-assed rapping. Dax's lofty goal of becoming a Grammy and award-winning artist by the end of the year did not happen. Instead, his reputation was hurt. He was labeled as cocky, he got embarrassed by Tory Lanez, clowned on by Nav, exposed for scamming and stealing, tried to profit off of Lil Peep's death, and these are only the bigger things. The YouTube rap era was slowly falling apart, and Dax's music was losing an audience to listen to it. He desperately needed something to change in his career for him to recover, so that's what he did. Through the years, Dax was able to amass a core fan.
Now this is when he went full coon.
It's large enough to still pull in millions of views for himself. He eventually released the EP I'll Say It For You and got some solid streaming numbers. The reason is because, like we discussed earlier, Dax decided to trend hack yet again, making more melodic music that fit the time. He had a few songs where he jacked other rappers' styles, but this one was a pretty blatant Rod Wave copy.
I sit and cry in my room, my heart's been broken, suffocating. How'd you do this? We were supposed to live
so many times.
I got half of you, you got all of me.
In 2021, he dropped his album Pain Paints Paintings. On Rate Your Music, it got a 1.2 out of 5 from 112 ratings, and on Album of the Year, it got a 17 out of 100 from 108 ratings. It had reviews like, as expected, corny and unlikable garbage. Good job, Dax, you clout-chasing numbnut. And I promise this is the worst album I have ever heard. Regardless, though, this wasn't the end. Dax continued to keep doing things that only further cemented his corny nature to people outside of his fan base. Like in 2022 when he started doing the open verse challenge for his goofy song Joker. This was obviously very cringy, leading to a lot of funny duets and things like that. And the song itself just sounds like something a weird kid in class would make. And I mean, the rapping isn't even good. Dax has done some decent rapping before, but this song was just bad. Someone asked on Reddit why Dax gets all this hate, and in response came a lot of answers. Has anyone mentioned he's corny yet? Very cheesy, lyrical, miracle, spiritual, individual type of rapper. Dude can rap his ass off, he's just too try-hard and sweaty. I looked at cover art for Joker and listened to about 20 seconds of it and found out why he's corny. The thing is, Dax has always been the same at the core. He never changed. His corniness didn't really get any worse, and he was always this way. It was just that his scope got bigger. That and his audience outgrew him. A lot of the young people who were listening to these lyrical, spiritual, miracle YouTube rappers got older and were like, I don't really want to listen to this anymore. So again, because copying Rod Wave wasn't working and his old style was out of date, like a chameleon, Dax had to adapt. Dax continued putting out songs until he put out the track Dear Alcohol, which was a smash hit and his biggest song to date. I didn't even realize this, but that song actually went platinum, which is crazy. And after dropping Dear Alcohol, there was clearly a major shift in Dax's attitude towards the music industry. Sure, he had done the emotional sort of songs before, but nothing had hit this hard, and I bet he was wondering why. Well, it was for a couple of reasons. First of all, the music itself was a bit more country-esque, stepping outside of his comfort zone and likely attracting a new audience. Which is interesting to note because he only started making country once country started hitting the charts again like crazy. Second, this song had a very specific target audience, and that was people who struggled with alcoholism. I'm guessing that Dax figured out that making songs about sensitive issues for groups of people who struggle with certain things was the method, so he kept doing it. Do you have depression? Don't worry, Dax has a song about it. Are you a man who struggles with mental health but feel like you can't talk about it to others?
Like, it's so crazy because these songs are so on the nose about the issue. It's literally called depression. To be a man. Alcohol.
Because you're a man? Well, Dax has you covered. Are you a Christian who feels that the world is falling apart? Well, Dax has a song for you. Are you someone who is lonely and on a dirt road? I don't know, but Dax has a song about it. Are you an insecure man who thinks all women are out to get you? Dax has a song for you. Dax has multiple songs about all of these sub-niches of people who are either struggling with mental health, insecurity, addicted to something, basically just vulnerable people. And that is who he makes those songs for. Also, I didn't know where this would fit into my video, but Dax has or is on a record label called Records Label, and I just thought that was really funny. Because of how all of these topics are super important to these people, who probably feel as if popular music doesn't speak to them, they become loyal fans. Like someone commented on one of his tracks, "I have never felt so connected to an artist than this man right here. I'm 32 years old and he is redefining music for me in a way I never thought possible." I saw another comment on Reddit that said, "Getting mainstream play as a rapper becomes exceedingly difficult when your entire discography revolves around the themes that Dax raps about. Few rappers today find success rapping about family, God, mental health, and substance use, let alone..."
Few black rappers today. Remember, he said black.
Venturing into country music like Dax. Definitely a weird post, but there's a lot of people that feel this way about Dax's music. They feel as if he's the only person speaking on mental health or family or addiction when that simply isn't the case. His comments are the type of people that are like, "I'm 23 and I don't know how to explain these feelings I have. Thank you, Dax, lyrical genius. You're helping generations more than you think." Or military for 17 years and every song hits home. Just wanted to say these are spreading like a wildfire here amongst my friends. He even gets the type of like classic YouTube comment that's no naked women, no drugs, no guns, no alcohol, just raw talent, like that type of stuff. And I'm not sure how many of these comments are real. I'm sure a chunk of them are bots, but they are all just like this. Regardless, the vibe I've got from these comments is that his fans feel like popular music doesn't speak to them, and I don't think that's the case. I mean, listen to Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar. It is literally about alcoholism and peer pressure from your friends and family, and that song wasn't too on the nose or corny. It was a good song that sounded great and did numbers. So maybe it's because that song wasn't super direct, like it wasn't literally titled Dear Alcohol. Maybe Dax's fans don't realize that there are better sounding songs out there about these topics, or maybe they can't understand the lyrics. I don't know. And I'm not trying to make fun of his fans here, but I am curious as to how some of these people think that Dax is the only option when it comes to this sort of music. And when I think about it, the only possible explanation that I can think of is the fact that they don't realize or understand that a lot of popular artists talk about these things as well. Regardless, Dax has clearly realized that there is a decent sized audience of people out there who are struggling with all sorts of things and feel like no one is speaking to their problems, even if there are people talking about that stuff and they don't realize it. So Dax decides to do it himself. I think a great example of this is his song Lonely Dirt Road. The lyrics go, "I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. They'll never know I'm carrying all of this weight, dealing with the pressure of trying to provide." Who do you think this appeals to? Maybe a dad with a wife and kids? I saw someone call it divorced dadcore, and with the skits that he made to accompany the song, that sounds about right. But I'm willing to bet that Dax isn't a divorced dad, so most likely he's pandering to an audience. This just makes his music come off as content marketed to a demographic, not actual art. Even if the music was good, him making all of these TikToks and skits to promote it, which works by the way, really seems to cheapen the music. I was just doing a video and talked about how Paul McCartney didn't want the Beatles music in commercials because he felt that it cheapened it. Now imagine putting your song in a million corny TikTok skits every single day. Like, look at this one that says, "Can anyone relate?" Broken heart crying emoji. Anyway, Diary of an Alcoholic just dropped on YouTube. Like, I don't think a real alcoholic is gonna cheapen and like trivialize such a serious topic so often. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it came out that Dax has never had a drink in his life. But his grift doesn't stop there.
He hasn't had a drink in his life.
Not only has Dax gone from corny YouTube rapper to anti-mumble rap, lyrical spiritual miracle rapper to emotional mental health Rod Wave knockoff, but there's another demographic that likes his painfully bland and corny music, one that he targets quite a bit. Dax has a handful of songs with Tom MacDonald, who is notorious on the internet for being a corny mega rapper. Most of his fans give me the impression that they're the type to say, "I don't like rap, but I like Tom MacDonald." They claim that all rap, except for people like Tom MacDonald or Dax, only talks about drugs, violence, and women, whereas Dax and Tom speak the truth. I mean, they even have a song together called Blame the Rappers, where the chorus goes, "You can blame the rappers that you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs." So what happens after these kids grow up? Regardless, these songs are also pretty political, with some like Propaganda appealing to people who I guess are super paranoid that literally everything is propaganda, or the song Black and White where Dax rapped, "I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually I'm pissed but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. I just think it's crazy that he spoke for an entire race of people. But regardless, I don't think I need to explain who these songs are marketed towards. Most recently, they put out a song called Soldier where Tom jumpstarts his verse with "My pronouns are he, him, his," and claims that the hardest job in the world is being a man. It becomes very apparent that Dax makes extremely niche music for a niche of people who have mental health struggles, addiction struggles, insecurity, or things along these lines.
All right, bro. What kind of beat we tracking to? Bro, are you okay?
Yeah, just going through a lot lately.
You can talk to me, bro.
It's trash.
Family stuff?
Oh my gosh.
Work? Your job?
Honestly, there's nothing you can do, man. Just load up a sad beat and let me get this off my chest, alright?
What Dax is doing now is really no different than when he was just remixing songs or jacking other artists' styles, like the Rod Wave song. The problem with Dax is that he isn't an artist. He doesn't have his own style. He morphs to the situation. He has potential as a musician if he made actual art, but he doesn't. He makes content marketed towards certain demographics, and he doesn't even treat his own music seriously. As you can see by the multitude of his TikTok skits, he doesn't care about how his art is perceived. Dax has shown time and time again that he isn't an artist, but someone who is calculated, making songs for a target audience. He doesn't care how corny it is to the majority of us, because he is profiting off of communities who are going through things, making disingenuous music about these struggles. And I wouldn't put it past the proven scammer and the guy who stole a Lil Peep song to also grift or be a phony or a fraud in his music. Now, I don't want a moral grandstand or anything here. I really don't think what he's doing is like super wrong. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I don't particularly care for it, but I don't really care if he keeps doing what he's doing. I just think it's fascinating that there's an audience out there that really enjoys this music, like truly, and that he's figured that out and knows how to perfectly market towards them. And to most of us, it just seems like he's a corny guy.
All right, that's the end of the video. All right, y'all. We are going to end it right there. I'll see y'all tomorrow, next stream. Peace out.